If you like what you hear on Let's Talk Mate the Highlight Show, then please see the full episode on YouTube, Facebook and Spotify. Links can be found in the description below.
I mean, for myself, my own experiences and stuff, I don't think people accept anger as a normal emotion. And I think that people also don't understand the difference between anger and aggression. And I think we have to accept that anger, like happiness or sadness, is a normal human emotion and you can't get rid of it. But what you can change with regards to anger is the aggression or the behavior associated with anger. And if you manage your anger properly, you won't be seen as aggressive. And I think once we can establish that difference, we can then embrace anger as a normal emotion.
I would say to add to that, I think that the normal emotion of anger is kind of telling you something. It's sort of like a motivation to stand up for yourself. And there's many times in life, in situations when it's fair and just to do that, as long as you control yourself and it doesn't fall into aggression.
The main thing is, it's fine to get angry about things that you care about, and as somebody, I think Lou touched on, as things that affect you. But it's choosing what you get angry about. If it's something you've got no impact on whatsoever, then is there any point wasting that emotion? Is there any point wasting that feeling on something that you can't change?
Yeah.
And I think that's the sort of thing I'd always tell people I work with, that you could go around being angry at everything, but it's just going to affect your mental health in the long run. Where actually, if you pick and choose what you're angry about, then actually you get on much better.
And we have to learn that, as I say to some of my friends, I'm like, you're banned from Facebook because they got an argument over some trivial thing. And I'm like, why are you getting angry over somebody else's opinion? They don't pay your rent, they don't pay your bills, you don't even know this person, but you're getting into a heated argument with them on Facebook.
Social media is an interesting topic, because at the end of the day, this is going to go out on social media.
Yeah.
We can use social media for a lot of good things, but I understand fully about the how it stirs that emotion. Like I was saying about the road rage, using that as an example. To get road rage, I've got to get in my car, I've got to go somewhere, something's got to go wrong. To get upset over something on social media, all I've got to do is pick my phone up, put my password, and I'm on those social media accounts.
I think it just causes a deterioration in our mental health. I mean, when my last couple of years in the military and my first 5 or 6 years out of the army, I was what we would term as a social hand grenade, because I was always on edge. And I've always thought myself as a nice, affable, relaxing person and stuff, so I wouldn't acknowledge the fact that every time I went out, I was always in an argument or a punch-up or whatever. Trouble seemed to find me all the time. It was always somebody else's fault. And I had to really sit down and take a long look at myself and think, what on earth is going on? And I realized that I've got issues that I need to resolve.
Quite often, I'll get worked if I'm feeling quite worked up, frustrated about something. I might then, okay, when can I take myself off to the gym? When I can go and just push some heavy things about, and it just it relieves so much. On that note, I would say if going to the gym is a coping mechanism, is a coping technique for some guys, I would say be a bit careful about kind of how much rage you do when you're angry, because when you're angry and you've got all that adrenaline, you always end up pushing yourself, and sometimes I've regretted it in the mornings when I've woken up afterwards.
And it's something we're doing now. Having that, if you've got a group of people you can talk to, if you've got friends, family that you can open up to without that fear of being judged, that is a key point. Because everything we've talked about is how you sort of regulate it and you manage it yourself, but actually getting it off your chest, speaking to other people is sort of key. And